Ozzy Osbourne has died at the age of 76. The Black Sabbath legend, known to millions as the Prince of Darkness, had been battling ill health in recent years, which caused him to finally bow out of his performing career. He was surrounded by his family. The Changes musician was suffering from Parkinson's disease in the lead-up to his death. He underwent a strict training program in order to be able to headline a giant show in Birmingham called Back to the Beginning on July 5. In the build-up to the show, Ozzy's wife Sharon said, "Ozzy's working with his therapist every single day. He's doing really well, actually. Ozzy's number one thing in life is his fans, so he's working hard to be ready for them, to make this show the perfect way to end things." Last year, Ozzy was not well enough to perform at the band's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in America. At the Back to the Beginning show, Ozzy performed on a black throne as he was unable to stand. Ozzy, who has undergone multiple back and neck surgeries, moved in a specialist rehab therapist in Los Angeles to try to help him stand for several minutes on stage, walk more freely and feel better balanced. The rocker was in the midst of a worrying health battle before he was set to take to the stage at Villa Park to play in front of around 50,000 fans. The music legend had not played a live show in nearly 7 years, but he made it his mission to produce a knockout performance for Black Sabbath fans for their farewell show at Villa Park. Ozzy committed to his rehab by moving a specialist coach into his home, to give him the fitness he needed to produce the performance. The show meant a lot to the Prince of Darkness. In an interview with Premier Carms, the rocker said he viewed the set as a chance to say thank you to my fans for always supporting me and being there for me. He added, "I couldn't have done my final show anywhere else. I had to go back to the beginning." Ozzy had been through hell in the past few decades, and after fully embracing the rock and roll lifestyle in his earlier years, his health took a huge hit. Ozzy's health battle began more than 20 years ago, when in 2003, he broke his neck after falling off a quad bike, leading to some extensive back surgery and metal rods being put down his spine. In February 2019, Sharon revealed he had been admitted to hospital after suffering from flu. She said her husband had experienced complications from the illness and doctors advised him to go to hospital. Sharon tweeted, "As some of you may have heard, Ozzy was admitted to hospital following some complications from the flu. His doctors feel this is the best way to get him on a quicker road to recovery. Thanks to everyone for their concern and love." The illness led to him cancelling a string of tour dates while he recovered, including postponing the UK and European legs of his No More tours too. In October 2018, he insisted he was not retiring, telling Rolling Stone, "In essence, what I'm trying to do is slow my lifestyle down to a more comfortable way of living." But within months he was forced to postpone another string of tour dates, including a show at the famous Hollywood Bowl, after suffering a fall at his Los Angeles home in April 2019. In November 2019, he returned to the stage for a one-song performance at the American Music Awards alongside rappers Post Malone and Travis Scott. The trio performed the song Take What You Want, from Malone's album Hollywood's Bleeding, although Osbourne spent most of the performance sat immobile in a Gothic style thrown towards the back of the stage. In 2020, the singer also announced that he had been diagnosed with Parkinson's around a year before. In an interview with Good Morning America alongside his wife Sharon, he shared, "I had to have surgery on my neck which screwed all my nerves. I found out that I have a mild form of..." Struggling to finish the sentence, Sharon stepped in, "It's Parkin 2, which is a form of Parkinson's." She added, "There are so many different types of Parkinson's. It's not a death sentence by any stretch of the imagination, but it does affect the nerves in your body. It's like you'll have a good day, then a good day, and then a really bad day." Osbourne had also been a firm supporter of the health service, having been treated by NHS staff in 2003 after a near-fatal accident at his Buckinghamshire home left him with a fractured neck vertebra, fractured ribs and a broken collarbone. Despite his setbacks, and his worsening condition, Sharon claimed his voice was as good as ever before his final ever gig. Speaking to The Sun, she added, "He's very happy to be coming back and very emotional about this. Parkinson's is a progressive disease. It's not something you can stabilize. It affects different parts of the body, and it's affected his legs. But his voice is as good as it's ever been. Ozzy made his last appearance on stage less than 3 weeks ago, making dreams come true for Black Sabbath fans in the UK.